What is on top of the deck? What is on top of the deck? Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Welcome to my Minute.
Hello everyone and welcome into the show. Welcome on in, each and every one of you. Mardu again. I think we've done them all. Okay, see, the thing was, I said a different clan every week, but I also said Mardu every time because I'm Mardu through and through, right? The pride of Mardu, that's what I do. But we're out of them. But we'll shout them all out. Why not? It's the end. The Jeskai, the ever all-knowing, always equally balanced Jeskai, the Abzan, and their bribing. I guess, is that their whole identity? I feel like there's more to Abzan than that, but they did well in the side events, I think. Side events and bribery. You got the Mardu, who are just, they're fast, and that's about it. Couple of them left out there. You got the Teamer, and the Teamer's just about bears. That's their thing. All they care about is bears. And then you have Sultai, and their thing was Damien. Their thing has now changed to being about Nick, because, spoiler, Nick beat Damien. Nick, last week on the show, I said Nick lost his con match. Nick got the con match back through tiebreakers somehow. Beat Damien. He's the all-knowing, all-great con of Sultai, Nick A, and E-Star, Braze B. But we'll see. We'll see what happens to him as he gets challenged in his last week. That's right. This is the Mardu Minute. Last episode of the Mardu Minute for a long, long time. It's the end of Tarkir Dragon Storm League. Right? This is the end. I know we're not at the end yet, but the way it works, next week is the kickoff for Playground League, right? We get ready for Playground League. We get pumped. We get excited. We talk a little bit about what happened in Tarkir Dragon Storm. But today, this is the last full episode, the last focused Tarkir Dragon Storm episode out there. I hope you're ready for it. I hope you're excited. Let's get ready and prepare for battle.
In the ancient laws of combat, we have met at this chosen ground to settle for good and all. Who holds sway over the 5 points?
As I record, this is your current top 8. Travis C., random jobber, 20-5. If he goes 5-0, he ties the record, right? Adam S. Wisma, 19-5, goes 6-0, ties the record. Oscar T. Aussie Tubby, love to see him back on top, 19-6. Jordan M.C. Frigus, that's a new name. I ain't never said that name before ever. New person in the top 8. Congratulations, Jordan. Vincent L. Tanathanos, 18-6. Cody Race Pluto, but I know him as Race, 18-7. Zach C. Zach Carr, you know him, you love him. Player of the Year, 17-7. Adam L. Billy Josh, 17-8. Looks like we got 3 5-0s this week. We got Oscar T. Aussie Tubby. We got Nick S. Najisi. And we got Cole D. Cole all up there in the top 8. And as far as the clans, a dominating performance by Teamer here in the last week. Their team has just kind of gone off and gone nuts. They're already in the lead. It just doesn't really look like anybody can catch them. I don't think the Mega Draft is worth extra points. Maybe it is. I don't know. But even if it is, Teamer is just so far ahead. I don't think anyone can catch them. But, that didn't really happen. I'm going to say that didn't really happen until like last week. Maybe this week, last week, when they were just like too far ahead. So like maybe that thing was fixed. But they were always kind of doing really good, weren't they? Teamer was number 1 in week 1. They weren't number 1 in week 2. They fell off a bit, but they've had a great league, Teamer, under the leadership of Richard K. Preacher the entire time. But here we go, week 5. Currently number 5, Mardu, 40% win rate. Number 4, Sultai, 42.4. Number 3, Abzan, 42.8. Number 2, Jeskai, 44.8. Number 1, Teamer, 55% win rate with like a ton more matches played than everybody else. It's incredible. Great job. And then the total scores, these are with the now versus projected. Teamer, 631. They're in first place. Abzan, 556. in second place. Just Guy 436 in third place. Sultai 388 in fourth place. And Mardu, this is where we belong. This is where we always go. Fifth place, 363 points. I don't know that I can really speak to what happened to Mardu as a whole. Here's what I can tell you. He says very cockily as he perks up. In week 1, we were in second place. In week 1, I was the charge. I was the con. All right? Look what happens after I get knocked out for being in charge. I'm not saying it's related. I'm just saying look at the numbers. Look at the numbers and then you tell me. You talk to me about what you think happened. What do I think happened? I think it was just a tough league, man. We did terrible in the side events the entire time. We picked it up a little bit here in the end. Zach C. and Ryan Unrern had a great draft. I did the draft this week. I finally got to do a draft. I went 2-1. That was great. But then my partner on the other side, Seaver, who's a great player, great guy probably, he went 3-0-3. So we finished 2-4. So we didn't do great in the side events. We did terrible in the riddles. We just didn't have anyone around. No points. Week 1 in the team draft. Got last place in trivia. I guess we didn't get last. We got third in brawl. And then we got second here at the draft. So maybe we didn't do as bad as I'm remembering. Maybe as a whole, we just didn't do great. Which brings us to how did I do? I started the week 13-7. Just needed to go better than 1-4 to stay alive to week 6. Win my first match this week against Jeremy E. Lorgoif. Great guy. Actually had a pact that we wouldn't play. And then we pinged up each other in the bot and said, well, you know what? Let's play anyway. Let's just do it. We did it. It was a great game. Great match, Jeremy. Beat Jeremy. Started 1-0. Talked to my brother. He plays Magic. And Lata said we should get him in the league. He's been in the league. He's played a few of them. He played in some of the old family leagues and some of the old team leagues. He was one of my partners. But he doesn't play anymore. He's too busy, and he's not that spiky. So he's just not into the AGL. Not his thing. Was talking to him, and I said, well, as long as I don't lose my next 4 matches, it's fine. And I'm doing good. My deck's good. I'll make it to week 6. Lose my next 4 matches, I get knocked out. End up with a pretty bad standing. From where I was, I was in top 8 2 weeks ago. Now I'm finishing 42nd. I mean, I guess it's out of 180. But, disappointing there at the end. What happened? I played Cole, who went 5-0 this week. I play a lot of people in the top 20 in the last 2 weeks when I had some bad records. I played Travis C. Random Jobber this week. Great games, just didn't work out. I lost to Cody. I want to say I lost to Najisi early on. I lost to Cole this week. Just playing a lot of people who are doing well and didn't come together. I always feel like that doesn't bother me, right? Playing against good people, because I feel like if I'm going to top 8 and if I'm going to do well, I need to be able to win those games, right? If I don't beat number 1 Random Jobber who's got less packs than me, do I really deserve to be in the top 8, right? That's my thought process on it. So I don't feel bad about losing to people who are doing well and good players, but it's just a lot of rough opponents in the last couple weeks. I mean, the deck played well. Who is it? Cole. Man, I'll blow up Cole's spot a bit. He villainous wealth the hell out of me. My deck goes long. I also ran into tons of aggro this week and last week, which is a real bad matchup for me. And then somehow ran into a deck that could go longer than me because they ran Villainous Wealth. And man, that Villainous Wealth, I don't mind too much getting knocked out by Villainous Wealth. That's a good card. That's a fun card. I don't know. I got knocked out in a disappointing fashion. But I did do my team draft, and that was super fun. Feedback on Tarkir Dragon Storm League. I liked it. This was a lot of fun, man. I really liked it. I like the set. I like the family stuff. I feel like there was a lot more arguing than I normally like. Some of it from me. And I don't know. I don't love a lot of the conversations that were had about certain aspects and the Connet games and how a lot of that stuff happened. The Connet games are great, but they also had a lot of problems. The trivia stuff was just way too hard. It was really cool. It was really awesome. Lata, amazing. I think very highly of you. You're insanely smart, and game design's fantastic. It's just too hard for me. I'm not that smart. I'm a dum-dum. I need dum-dum stuff. I need my dum-dum questions for my dum-dum brain. And also the timing of that one was just weird. Like, nobody was around for like, at that time. I wish the times would have, like, changed on a daily basis or even every other day. I don't know. I know some of them weren't even time sensitive, but it does help if you have more time and more people that can be involved. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I like the league. I thought it was a good one. I'm so proud of Mardu for doing what they did, and I'm so happy to like make new friends. I'm watching Zach and Tony, two players I like a lot, doing great in Mardu. I got to meet Nolan this time, who beat me in my con match, which seems like a really great guy. Kenny, Chris, Steven, Adam, like, I can go on and on about Mardu. Kevin, I can eat with his songs. Kevin actually has another song this week. We'll play that song now.
Hear the wind across the steppe, ash and ember where we slept. The Mario roamed with blades and scars until he came down from the stars. We were war without a god, steel and fury in the fog. No shrine, no prayer, just storm and speed. But fire knew our hidden need. From the sky he tore the night with wings of wrath and eyes of light. He spoke in flame, his voice was sword. Niv Mizzet, our dragon lord. Oh, Niv Mizzet, flame divine, burn our doubts and carve the sign. We are Mardu, fierce and free, bound in blood and royalty. Clans of stone and ice struck fast, but fire outlives what does not last. We gave our faith, we gave our name, and walked a light through holy flame. Others fell to pride and fear, but we were loud, we let him hear. Our banners rose, our fury fed by every word that Niv Mizzet said. Strike the drum and light the sky. The dragon soars, we do not die. Let other clans break like glass. The Mardu rise, we do not pass. Don't ever miss it, wing of flame. We ride the fire in your name. Your gods left but ash and wind. Only you are blazing kin. Oh, Niv Mizzet, hear our cry. Through every war we burn, we fly. The Mardu clan is forged and true. We bled our faith to fall.
Another song. And actually, fun surprise, there's going to be a song at the end that Kevin posted in week 1. But I never played it because I was already playing like 3 songs that week. And I wanted to space them out. So you're going to get a bonus song here at the end just for fun. But yeah, love my Mardu brothers. Love the Horde. A lot of great stuff going on over there. Yeah, I don't know. I like these leagues. I like these leagues a lot. They're a lot of fun. And I like the set. So I thought the other packs we got to choose, I thought they fit in well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It was I thought it was a real good one. But I got knocked out, and I got someone on the show this week to talk about this great league that they're in and the upcoming league coming up next week. So let's go ahead and you can bring me your strongest warrior.
Warriors, come out to play.
That's right. There is a new league set to happen, ready for you. All kinds of fun stuff going on. I'll get into it real quick because this is still Tarkir Dragon Storm. We're not kicking this off yet, but we do have Cody Race, aka Pluto, on the podcast to talk about Tarkir Dragon Storm League, but also this league that he helped design. It's the playground. This is what it's all about. Gifts of Magic. You begin the league with a starting pool of 6 packs left to you by your cool older brother, consisting of 1 pack from each of these 6 sets from a simpler time. Strix, Mid, Neo, SNC, DMU, Bro, plus one of these 5 learn cards for starting your classes. For each of your losses, a comeback pack from among those sets will be generated for you. The set will be selected randomly. You don't get to pick it. The set will not be repeated. It's not possible to receive 2 Neo comeback packs. Trading on the playground. Sometimes your friends have really cool cards that you would be great in your deck, and you have a way to try and get them for yourself. On the AGL playground, you have the power to trade cards. You can trade one card of your cards at any time for another player, anytime, as long as you both have stars. How do you get a star? Who can you trade with? For a gold star, you can trade with anybody. If you have a silver star, you can only trade with someone you've already played with. How do we get stars? Does it say that? Start of week 1, you get 3 silver stars. At the start of week 2, you get 2 silver stars. And then losses 1, 3, and 5, you will get a gold star. Interesting. Sounds complicated. Sounds really cool. I'm excited to see how this works out. We did trading in AFR, and it was a little convoluted and time-consuming. The fact that you can only trade with people you've played before is interesting. And I wonder if that means people seek out, or they're like, I have this card, let's trade. Or if you trade, just be like, hey, we already played. Oh, I see you're not playing blue. How about you give me that blue card? Then there's tips before each week of play begins. All players can participate in a class vote to choose which of the 2 field stips they will go on for the upcoming week. Field stips have their own unique rules, stipulations, or stips, and whichever stip wins, you can play up to 2 of your matches. You don't have to do them. You can do them. I get into this with Cody in the interview. Players begin. So week 1, it's either players begin with only 10 life, or players may not play basic lands in their deck. 4 of each common from DO and DMU. After playing your first field stip match in a week, you can choose one of the following lessons. So you do it, and okay, so here's the strategy. You want these cards. You want these free lessons. Unless you have no learn, which I guess is possible, but you want these lessons. There's definitely good stuff in here, and playable lessons. You definitely want to do at least 1 stip match each week. Even if you don't like the stip, I don't think you want to miss out on these cards. And then homeroom. And then if 128 or more players sign up, it'll be a split league, randomly split. Both leagues will produce a separate top 8 that will mega draft and get a winner. Each will receive an invitation. So just double league, double winner, all the time. Fun. That was a lot for me to intro this player. Cody's amazing. Cody's great. He's player of the year. He held a LGLCon at his cabin up north in Toronto, Canada. He set a grill on fire. He got us kicked out. He got us back together. We went to his bar, his club, and partied. And Cody's a good Magic player. Cody beat me this league. We've been talking about getting our death matches back together, which is going to be coming back next league. We've been death matching for a while. Hasn't happened for a few leagues, but I think it's coming back. But again, Cody's just one of the best, and he's a great player, and he's back with a vengeance. Welcome, Cody, on the show. Let's listen to my interview now. All right, everyone, join me as you bring me your strongest warrior, with none other than Cody Royce, a.k.a. Pluto, and we got to talk about that. But welcome to the show, Cody.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here, as always. You're a long time listener. Oh, do you listen? You probably don't listen, would be my guess. But you come on the show a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up with the switch to Pluto? What happened to Cody Royce Race?
Oh, I ran out of gems on that account, so I have 20 accounts. It's kind of like a running joke on the server. So I just used one of my other accounts, but I'm getting my gems back up on Race, so it's gonna make another appearance.
All right, so you're just kind of switching between Pluto and Race right now. That's what the deal is.
Yeah, exactly. Pluto's
okay.
my second main account.
And you needed those gems for wild cards? What did you need the gems for?
No, for Arena Open chances. So I finally won an Arena Open and got 2K a few months ago.
That's right. You said, and I'm going to say it here, let's see if we can get some kind of agreement here on the podcast live. You said anybody watching you could get a free league entry, and I was watching and helping. Do you remember that?
I do, and I remember that I said that had to be, input immediately, or you miss out. So,
Immediately.
what are we, like 6 months away? Yeah.
I'm sorry, you got that 2K don't go away in 6 months, but apparently my $7 league entry does.
$7. That's $10 Canadian, buddy.
You kids and your funny money. Cody, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
I feel close to you. I feel we've met. We've met in person. I've pet your dog.
Yeah, my beautiful dogs.
We've hung out. So I feel this is a casual conversation. This isn't a gotcha. This isn't a getcha. This is hanging with your guys, Goku and Cody. That's what this week is.
Woo.
Woohoo.
Let's say.
Cody, I would love to know, because you're a Magic guy. Although less so these days. I know you said you're not as into Magic these days, but tell that to the standings. Am I right? Cody, what's your favorite Magic set?
Damn, that's a hard question to answer because there's like some sets that I really liked the flavor for, but I didn't like the set mechanics. Like I really liked Eldraine as like a flavor mechanic and or as like flavor and AFR for the story and stuff like that. But I wasn't a huge fan of the set in like, dungeons and fucking Oko running around. Yeah. Oh my god. And that kind of stuff. So I mean, honestly, I've been liking the play booster era. I've been I know it's like
you're gonna get killed for that one, man. You can't say that.
I know. I don't love it in regards to League because it pushes our power levels way up way too fast.
Yeah.
But I like it in general. Like it brings the power up only like a little bit, and like games are more complicated because rares can generally be more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I've been liking that aspect, but so honestly, like people have really disliked TDM. I've been really liking it.
Me too, man. I think it's great.
And I haven't even done the 5-color thing really.
You haven't
normally. Yeah.
Dude, that's all I want to do is like the 5. And I don't do it as much anymore. Jeskai's great. I trophied yesterday with a terrible Abzan deck. I played 3 Tempest Hawks in this deck and I trophied. Wow. I couldn't believe it.
I still haven't played that card.
It's not good and it shouldn't be in a trophy deck. But I mean, those whites, sometimes you just get down on the ground and start swinging. That's something I know about you as a player, Cody. We've played a lot.
Yeah.
And I have noticed that you do best, or the decks that you like to play the most are, I'm dropping a 2-drop or a 3-drop, and other than that, I'm just killing everything you're doing or like tempoing you out of the game with bounce and counters. And like, small dude's going to go all the way.
Yeah, I mean, this set more than ever, honestly. Like I have the Jeskai, kind of like a nuts Jeskai deck from the start. So I've just been pretty much doing that, just full of removal and good creatures, which is, my bread and butter, I guess. I don't really like trying to go 5-color, and like I just got the cards to go 5-color, and I'm still debating it, even though like I'm splashing like 65% win rate cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I still just don't love it. And then I lost like a pivotal game the other day that made me lose the match because I accidentally chumped with like my Mardu devotee, and that was like the 1 mana that I needed.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh man, like of course that happens, all the time in this kind of set, but it just feels more painful because everyone else seems to be like like I've seen pools with like 15 dual lands already, like just from
dude. I had so many dual lands I had to like pick which ones to run or not, because at a certain point you need basics for the monuments. If you're green, you got the Saga Wildlings, or even if you have Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, there's fetch lands in this set. Like there's always reasons to have basics in your deck to grab, and like nothing feels worse than like playing a monument and not having any lands to grab with it. Even though you can still get value, I feel like I missed out on my card or something,
Yeah, I think this set is just a little bit too much.
Yeah, this set's especially for League. Like for League, it's I had like 20 fixers in week on my opening pool, but I posted about it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like you can there was so many ways to fix, and like even in like the offset packs, tons of ways to fix. Like, yeah, this was just five color bombs or like aggro league or Jeskai. Jeskai, I have also noticed is doing very very well.
Yeah, that's where I started and am currently. Just like the options, a lot of options in Jessica.
Yeah, a lot of options, a lot of good. That's what I like about TDM. I feel like all the colors are good. Like you can play any of the colors, and like they all work in their own way. And not only that, but like you got your aggro white decks, you got your Jeskai white decks, you got your Abzan white decks. Like they're all a little different and kind of want different things. Like I don't know. I agree with you. I'm not going to say it's my favorite set of all time, but it's really good. Like it's a very good set. It's better than the last few we have had, I think.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, I'm also have a soft spot for Dustmorn because that's when I first won my what do you call it, the 2K Arena Open, and like I just felt like that set really clicked with me. And then March of the Machines is just like a fun, like all the legendaries and all the stuff going on, like the new card type. So those are like my favorite sets in the past little while.
Well, I love you for loving Dustmorn because I agree this set's amazing. What about Kamigawa? I know Kamigawa was a big league for you.
You mean Neo?
Neo,
right?
yeah, I said Neo.
Oh,
Yeah, not OG Kamigawa. Yeah, Neon Dynasty.
Yeah, I mean that is a league when I went like 25-5, had the record for a while. I think I'm still tied with the record.
You still have the record. Yeah, your record still stands.
But yeah, I mean, I was a big fan of that set too, but I just got like the best pool you could get in blue black. I just had the best ninja deck from the start. So, I mean, pretty biased in that regard. So I don't know, like that was a fun set just because I, did really well in. I mean, like more fun sets I'd say are like Ikoria, where you could like, where it's like the unique thing where you could companion a dude and stuff. So I like sets that kind of like break the boundaries a bit and introduce new things.
That makes sense. You're a guy who likes to change it up. You're not afraid of a wheel, of a choice, of a challenge being thrown at you,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I used to do, have the wheel of stips all the time. So
all the time.
I do to challenge myself. And, well, you would also be a big
We would do them a lot. We did a bunch of them. Back before Raph killed Stips.
Raph ruined it. Yeah, Raph ruined
it. But Stips, it looks like they could be coming back. We will get to it. But we got to talk a little bit about Tarkir Dragon Storm. You're enjoying it. My question was, how are you liking it? But I can tell that you're loving it because it's one of your favorite sets, right?
Yeah.
But you're doing good, Cody, and don't take this the wrong way, but this is the best you've done in a long time, right? Like as far back as I can.
This last year I've only been like getting like even or less. I haven't really been doing super well. So,
and that's where I am, man. That's about as good as I do. I haven't top 8'd since last Tarkir League.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk too fast now because you've been going like 4-1, 5-0, 3-2 like every week. I went 2-3 this week, and now I'm like there's people that are still ahead of me. Like I'm 6th now, so I'm almost getting knocked out of the top 8 based on that. And I'm still only given like a 40% top 8 chance by the probability model. So we'll see.
The model's broken. The model doesn't take into account that you're player of the year. Model doesn't know that.
2-3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, it still counts and matters and is important. You're player of the year forever. You don't lose that title.
Yeah, I'll take it. I just like to top 8 again. It's been a while.
But what's helping bring you back, man? Like you said, you haven't done it in a while. You're having a good league. What's the difference? What's doing it?
I don't know. I've just been really liking the set, and I just got like one of the better pools that I've had, and it just meshed well with me. And yeah, I've been doing really good just generally. So it kind of sucks that it's a dragon set, and I have like 3 or 4 dragons, and they're all really bad. So I was kind of like stoked about playing dragons, and then I didn't get any, which is kind of a bummer. I see my opponents like playing like Teval into Ureni and stuff like that, and I'm like,
you just have to play your Elspeth and Jeskai Revelation. Like, can you even imagine?
Yeah, I know. What the heck?
Like, gross, man. And
I wish I
other,
had those both. But Jeskai Revelation is great.
it's
Don't get
very
me
good.
wrong. That's carried me quite far.
Yeah, that card is it's bonkers. If you can get there, that's the thing. It's there's all the fast decks, and you gotta get to 7 mana to cast that one.
Yeah, but this next week is going to be a battle like it usually is. So I think I'm going to just try to blitz all my games and let the cards lie where they may. I don't want to get stressed out and be like, oh, I'm the last player to play my matches.
Oh,
like,
never.
there's only another Amzan person left, so I have to play that.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, well, this is going to be. I mean, week 6 is weird anyway, always, and this is going to be a different one for multiple reasons. One, never had this many players. Who's really sure what record's going to get you into top 8 or not this league, right? Like, yeah, there's stats and probabilities, but like,
Yeah, I
there's
think
so
all
many
the top 8 players. I mean, even like the top 16 players probably like would be like top 3 in a regular league. So it's like the league is just so crazy big. It's just I'm looking forward to trying out a split league in the playground league if we get to that number of players.
I can't wait to talk about that. But also, like you said, you have your factions, right? What happens if it is 2 Abzans, 3 Abzans left at the end? And it's just like, well, do you do it for the glory of the clan, or do you try and give yourself a chance to get in? Or what if other clans do it because it doesn't matter for them anymore, right? Like,
yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Like, let's say, and I'm saying hypothetically because I'm on Mardu, but I haven't pitched this idea to anybody. But like, let's say everybody on Mardu just played everybody on Mardu in their last week, right? Match starves the other players, but also like makes the other clans like lose a clan to play against. Interesting idea.
Yeah, or everybody just doesn't play Temer, for instance.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody play against Temer. Temer?
Yeah.
Temer.
Oh, it's probably Temer, whatever.
Temer.
Whatever.
Here's the thing. It's one of those things, like most things in Magic, I've only read it and I've never really heard anybody say it, at least not appropriately, right? Like, so I don't know. It could be Temer. It could be like Jeskai. Or,
yeah, but you know when you have those words that you never say out loud, you say it in your head. And you say it out loud, you're like, oh, that's wrong. Like, what was it for me? Like vinyl and vinyl? Like I thought it was vinyl for so long. And I'm like,
vinyl. I love it. Yeah. I think that's what I get asked a lot. Like, what helps someone get to a good league? And it's a lot of luck. It's always a lot of luck, but it is a lot of what you're saying. It's usually, when it happens to me, it's a set that I like a lot. So it's a set I draft a lot. I have a good pool. And I'm like having fun and playing the style of deck that I like to play. Like, those things usually mean I'm going to have like a pretty good league. And you can't just make those things happen every league. You know, like sometimes you're forced to play aggro. And oh God, how much do I hate playing aggro? But yeah, sometimes you do it, you know, because that's what you got.
Yeah, very true.
I want to talk about this Shadow LC thing, Cody, because I'll be honest, I haven't paid a ton of attention to it. And I could use some explanation. There's a Shadow League committee. You, Miranda, Bob, Evan,
and Raphael.
Raph. I was like, there's one more name. Of course it's Raph. Of course it's Raph. Oh my God, dude. But tell me about this, man. Like, how did it come to be? Tell me about the league that you guys created. Like, how long have you guys been working on this? Like, how excited are you? Like, tell me all about it.
Yeah, I don't know how it came to be exactly. I was just invited to a channel. And it was like, hey, you guys have been chosen to try to, design the next league, which I think was like less than a month ago when we got proposed that. So we had a couple of ideas in the works from the start. One of the ideas that was really cool, we're voting between basically the playground league and this other one where it was like kind of like a faction league where people could choose to be like an Eldrazi or what was it? Eldrazi or dang, I can't remember the other. It was like like a zombie or something. And
Sure.
basically, you'd be in different factions, and each faction would have like its own stips and like rules and stuff like that, which was an interesting idea. And another idea that I was floating around, but might be coming to a league soon, is I wanted to like do a league where you could pick like your class or something like that, and then that choice would affect your pool, which would be cool. So if you were like a fighter class, maybe you get some equipment, like
you get a sword. Yeah.
Yeah, or something, or like some armor from this or whatever.
You're
or
a
like
mage, you get a spell. You're a cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
circle of protection white.
Yeah, exactly. But that would have required a lot of card curating, and I don't think we would have had the time for it. So that idea just kind of got tabled, and we really liked the idea of trying to make trading in a league work. We had like a silver bullet kind of league before, which like not exactly trading, like you could pick a card tag to your deck, but it's kind of like similar kind of idea. So as we're talking about it, we came up with like field trips, which is like a fun little play on words and like a fun kind of way to introduce stipulations to the league, because we all like playing stips, and like well, not all of us, but I think at least a couple of us like it. And,
a lot of us.
Yeah. And like I was the big wheel stips guy, so it was kind of like one thing I was probably going to bring to the table anyway. So it's fun, and we were like talking about flavor first. So I guess that means it's like what does it mean in Magic when that happens? It's like a top down design or bottom up. I don't remember what it's called.
So yeah, don't ask me. I still don't understand what the other than Vorthos, whatever they told me the new name is. I still don't understand what it is.
Yeah, exactly. But we really had flavor in mind, so I'm pretty excited to see how this plays out, and like people are gonna like role play when we were like back as kids and stuff. Like I already saw people put like Caleb made a joke like trading my rares for chocolate bars, which is like pretty hilarious and definitely something that would happen on the playground. So.
I'm already it's like, man, there's 1,000 from Dragon Ball Goku was a little boy. It'll be a great new profile picture for me to use for this one, because be a little kid Goku. It'll be great.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that'll be a fun thing that the server can role play, and whoever wants to anyway, and then people can decide not to play steps if they don't want to, or just kind of like chill and play the league however they want. So it's I think it has a little something for everybody, so I'm excited to see how it plays out.
All right, let me ask you about this then. So you can play steps, but you don't have to play steps. Explain that to me.
Hold on. Maybe I was incorrect.
Here's the thing. I don't know the rules. I'm not trying to like hit you. I just week 1.
I think that was what happened. Let's cut that all out.
All players will participate to vote and choose. All stip matches count as official league, but it says all stip matches count as official league matches, but not.
Oh.
We would play for up to 2 of the players' 5 weekly matches. So up to no, I think you're still right. Up to 2 means 0 is up to 2.
Yeah, and then you get a reward if you.
But you get something special if you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a reason to do it.
Yeah, you get like a little card or whatever, like from the step. Like,
so here's the thing: those cards are good.
Card.
No, those cards are good though. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so you want to play the steps because you definitely want environmental sciences in your deck. Like, I don't care who you are, environmental sciences is like the most broken lesson, and you can get it week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you do want to do it. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get stars for trading, which is fun. I mean, honestly, I was there a lot for the first part of planning, and then I got crazy busy, and so the latest planning stuff I wasn't exactly.
That's why we have you on, Cody, because you're
exactly why. Yeah, that's the best person to have on right now.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
The guy who wasn't there much, that was the plan all along. He has a unique perspective.
I might have just given wrong information too. So
No, here's the thing. Here's the beauty. I cut out all the bad stuff and the good stuff. I make work. But I don't think you've actually said anything wrong yet. So, and if you have, there's still like a week till that leak happens. I'm sure people will correct us. That's what they do.
Yeah, well, there you go. Exactly. But yeah, you get stars, and then you can use those stars to trade with people, and it gives you like a gold star. It means you can trade with anybody that you haven't played with or traded with yet, and then a silver star means that you can only play with a former opponent that you haven't traded with. So, which is fun. Which means you kind of want to like play against people. Like you can kind of like search out people that have cards you want, and then you can like trade with them. But you have to play them first. So that's a fun little thing. So it's a lot more like social and like, I don't know. There'll probably be like posts, people being like I have this amazing card. Let's see what your offers are and stuff like that.
I like it. I can't wait to see how it works out, man. I really can't.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big social league, which I think is going to be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be like being back on the playground. I'm gonna have my binder in the sandbox. Why did I bring it in there? I don't know. And now there's sand all over my card. So, like, exactly. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Cody, I would love to know, are there any steps that you wish you could put on a wheel, but you just have never been able to figure out how to get them to work?
Well, I remember some of the steps that we played. Like, what was it? We tried like 5 of each basic or something. And we just like, whoever doesn't get mana screwed.
Yeah, it's just
just play like a 2/2 creature. Is like, all right, well, I guess my opponent doesn't play anything until turn 8, so I win. So I mean, if there was a way to do that, maybe if the only way to make some steps work is by altering your pool as well, probably, which is, I don't know if that's space we want to enter that much. Like, for instance, if we wanted to do a 5-color step, we'd probably want people to have access to more dual lands, so that they could actually play a game, or I don't know, like if we wanted people to include certain cards and not have them just be like, cards that they just put in but don't play or build around, like stuff like that. It's a tricky to get people to play steps and get them to work properly, and with all the stuff that's going on.
Do you have a favorite step that you like to play? Is there like or you don't care? It's the chaos, it's the randomness that you're attracted to.
Oh, I like the chaos, but really my favorite step is probably a form of conquest or whatever, which is like they're all 3 matches are best of 1 matches, and when you win with certain colors or color pair or whatever, you can't play that. Like those colors are like end cards are banned from your pool, so you have to play the rest of your pool. So it kind of like you're forced to optimize and play your whole pool, and it's like, oh, do I play one really good deck with my best colors and make one really bad deck, or like maybe make 2 mediocre decks or whatever. I just think it's a lot more interesting to be able to, like, I really like deck building steps and like being able to change your pool or change your decks midway. I think that's a lot of fun.
No, that sounds like a lot of fun. And you're not even saying brawl. You're just saying we play these colors and then you don't play the colors.
Yeah, I mean, I like brawl, but I don't like I can just cast my commander over and over the whole game.
Yeah.
Like if it was brawl, but you cast your commander one time and then you can't, like, once it dies, it goes back to the command zone and you can't cast it again. I think that would be, but there's no, I don't know if there's like a name for that, but that would be like.
Oh, what about stip? Brawl can't cast your commander. Like,
yeah, we'll have to get something that sounds,
Yeah, it needs a better name. It needs a much better name. But that's a fun idea, because usually your commander's the best thing, and the rest of the cards just kind of make it work. When it's just a deck of cards, it's just a deck of cards then. I don't know. Is that interesting? I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we got your league questions here. We got some good ones. Are you ready, Cody?
Ready.
All right, your first question is from Raph. What are you most excited about on your upcoming trip to Europe?
Probably, I just love exploring like new cities, and we're going to Amsterdam. Well, we're going to the Netherlands, and I mean, the only place I've been to in Netherlands is the Amsterdam, which is like the tourist area. But I could walk those streets forever, just like looking at the buildings, like the canal, like just like all like the things that are going on. Like I smoke a lot of weed, so that's
What?
I like
You?
me. Yeah, I'm smoking a joint right now. So I mean,
Oh my gosh.
spoiler.
On the show. Please take your
Yeah, I
kids out of
know.
the room.
I should have I should have put a warning. But yeah, so I'm really excited for that. Like the last time I went to Amsterdam was a lot of fun. It was like 10 years ago. But I really like the countryside too. Just like exploring, and like Lottie's meeting like Lottie's friend group and stuff, and just like hanging out with people. Like I'm really looking forward to it. So I haven't been that into Magic or paper Magic lately, and like especially not constructed Magic. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when we're all playing Magic all day. Like I don't know, I'm gonna go explore and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like this trip is less about Magic for me and more about like hanging out with people and like seeing things and experiencing the culture and stuff.
No, it'll be amazing. It'll be wonderful. I'm so excited for you and for everybody that gets to go.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's all fun.
Raf's second question: what are your plans for Burning Man?
Well, I just booked my ticket to my bus ticket to get into Burning Man from San Francisco and back to San Francisco. So, my plans. I'm going with the camp this year that I've been going with for a while, Iceberg Cowboys, and the thing that we do is we have like a big smoker and we make like these 12 like giant like multi-pound. I don't know how big these are, but they're ridiculously big. And we just make a ton of briskets, so we serve them out to people, and it's a lot of fun. And went with my girlfriend and two other friends this year, which is going to be a lot of fun. I've only been with one other person before, and it's just like I don't know. This is going to be like 13th year or something, and I've only gone with a partner once, so that's going to be like probably a highlight of my trip. Just kind of showing another person the event and just messing around. I don't have any specific plans when I get there other than like just like I have to you have to pace yourself because it's a week-long festival and the days are like feel like 40 degrees and the nights are like go down to like 0, and it's just like you're in the desert, so it's also a pretty hostile environment. So a lot of people don't pace themselves and get messed up, so that's like a big thing in mind. Just get your 8 hours of sleep.
I like it. Take Cody's Burning Man advice. Take care of yourself. It's like a league. It's a long haul.
There you go.
It don't matter if you 5-0 week 1. It doesn't mean you top 8. Okay.
Yeah, and then that player of the year that I won, I was at Burning Man for half of the thing, and there was a whole bunch of controversy because I couldn't play my last match.
You couldn't play the game. Yeah,
which was in my favor because everybody. So the winning, what do you call it? The winning, the score that would move on would be 3-3 or better, or 3-4 or better, and I was at 3-3, and the other people were at 3-4. So if I played my game and lost, I would get knocked out. But if I played it at 1 or not played it, I would have moved through. So people were not happy about that.
There's plenty of
get it together, get the game going. So I mean,
that's right, and that was the game. That's the player of the year. You came back from Burning Man after being like absent from all of it and like causing a headache for all the organizers. Then came back and won it all like it was nothing. Lost you in the first round, if I remember correctly. You had a sweet red equipment deck.
Red white equipment deck.
Yeah.
I knew people were not going to want to do that. Like
no.
I knew that since I was playing the league for like a year by that point, like I was pretty familiar with a lot of styles. There was also a lot less people, like fucking 60 or 70 people or something crazy like that. So like I knew everybody who I was drafting with were like going for big brain stuff, and I was like, I'm just gonna be the dummy that just goes red white and just tries to be face, and it worked
Great. And who could forget last year when you went to Burning Man, got stuck in all that mud. We hope it's better for you this time. Our next question is from Lata. Lata says, would you still love us if you were a worm?
I don't think I would have the concept of love or the Magic League or anybody as a worm personally, but if we had like a worm community and there was like worm magic and
Yes.
worm AGL, I would love the worm. You guys all as worms if I was a worm. Yeah.
I love it.
But as a worm loving humans, I have no concept, unfortunately.
We've only got a couple minutes here, so I'm going to try to get through these last ones pretty quick. Eric S. Smitty Not Smite. How do you pronounce? And then have you seen the word, or do I have to spell it for you? 'Cause if I say the word, that's pretty close. I mean, I don't know. What do I know? All right, someone tell us how close he was. Was he close? I would have said Gewürztraminer. Yeah, pretty close. That's what I would have gotten. But we're both North American. We're not going to pronounce it well. Evan C. Piece of crap. There's a lot of interesting things that the AGL has learned about Cody's life. What is something that might surprise us still after all this time?
I guess when I was a kid, I was almost became getting into like a pro baseball league. Like I was almost like a pro baseball player.
That's awesome.
But I had like some health problems, and then I just wasn't able to play for a couple of years or whatever, and then I kind of like got out of it. But
that is crazy.
Yeah, I used to be really good at baseball, which is
me
random.
too. I used to play. I played tons of baseball. I used to love baseball, but I was never on the pro track like Cody was. That's fantastic.
Yeah, good times. I used to play second base.
I was a first baseman. We couldn't think of the team we could have had, man.
We would have been pals.
Oh my gosh, yeah, throwing the ball back and forth. Hey, you see that double play that Cody and Goku got? Yeah, it was great.
There's the alternate worm universe, then the alternate we're baseball players universe.
And there's a third one where we're worm baseball players, and boy are we weird.
We're expanding the AGL MCU cinematic universe.
Richard K. Preacher loves the foods questions. He would love to know: pancakes or waffles?
I gotta say pancakes because you can make them both all sorts of ways, but I don't really make waffles. I just like pancakes better. They're softer, flap around. I like wrapping bacon in the pancake and then having like a little pancake sandwich.
That sounds good. I like that flop around was your second reason.
Yeah.
I think waffles flop around. I think a waffle can flop.
Yeah, but they're not as floppy. Come on.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you on the flop. It's just it's funny that was point two.
The flop coefficient is way higher.
You get that good syrup though, right? You're in Canada. You got that good syrup for both.
Exactly, and I mean, pancakes soak them up better.
That's true.
Yeah.
John D. Daily Draft. Our last question of the day: should Pluto be a planet or not?
If they make Pluto a planet, they have to make a whole bunch of other random rocks a planet. Or planets. So I say yes, make all those little rocks planets and name them all different things. And let's have like a big planet family.
I like it. We should have 100 more planets. Just add them in out of nowhere because we could, right?
Yeah, and then that'll fuck up all the astrology stuff, which will be hilarious.
Yeah, well, they can change that, right? Like they can change. It's a planet. I mean, it was a planet. Now it's not. So they can obviously change things. It's not set in stone.
Yeah, I don't know even what that did to astrology.
I mean, probably not.
The astrology, the one that's like pseudoscience, not astronomy.
Well, Cody, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I want to thank you for being a great guy, a great Magic player. You beat me this league with your deck on your great run. Always fun to play against you and fun to have you on the show. Excited for you to be on the Shadow Committee. I can't wait to see how that works out, man. And I'm excited for your new league you designed.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, hope to play again with you. We should do our strip matches again.
They're coming back. They're coming back. Everybody, get ready.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Again, Cody's the best. Cody's awesome. I've pet his dog. He's a very good guy. Very wonderful. Very great guy. I don't know. I'm happy to get Cody on. I would love Cody if he was a worm. I'll say it now. I'll say it here. I'll say it proud. Cody's the best. And again, happy to have you in the league and happy to see Cody doing well, right? Like, real happy for you, Cody. And that's going to do it for the show this week. I hope everyone has enjoyed the clans, the cons, the matches. A lot more con matches happened in the last week after I complained about it, so thanks to everybody for doing that. I don't know. Again, it was a great league. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I'm excited for the playground. I'm excited to see the Shadow League Committee and what they can put together. And, yeah, I'll see everybody there next week as we get ready to kick it off. Until then, enjoy this last song from Kevin Icony, 1993, about how strong the Mardu are. And we'll see everybody here next week. Bye, everybody. I guess this is Going Home.
I was born in the saddle under blood-red skies, with a sword on my hip and fire in my eyes. We don't wait for trouble, nah, we ride it down. Ain't no clan in Tarkir gonna take our crown. They talk about honor, and they talk about peace, but we talk with steel and we never cease. Just guys meditating, suit ties lying low, but Mardu's riding and we steal the show. So ride with Mardu through the fire and ash. We strike like thunder and we burn in a flash. No gods, no kings, no mercy, no plan. Just a wild heart horde in a battle-worn clan. We don't build walls, we don't pray for fate. We ride through the storm and we don't hesitate. If you're looking for the strongest, I'll tell you who. It's the red, white, and black, it's the Mardu crew. Submerging the mountains, howling at the moon. Upstairs digging bunkers, singing funeral tunes. So ties counting coin and talking with ghosts while we're taking the land they brag about most. We don't need magic, we don't need a scheme. We ride fast, hit hard to hit apart your dream. Our steeds don't stop, our arrows don't miss. We end every fight with a saddle kiss. So ride with Mardu through the fire and ash. We strike like thunder when we burn in a flash. No monks, no beasts, no tomb-born lie. Just the sound of war and the rebels cry. We don't seek peace, we don't ask why. We fight for the now till the day we die. If you're looking for the boldest, well, here's your clue. It's the red, white, and black, it's the Mardu crew. Dash in the dark with a grin on your face. Leave the battlefield like you just want to race. We ain't the biggest, but we hit like a train. And if you cross our line, you'll feel that pain. So ride with Mardu through the fire and ash. We ain't got patience, but we sure got clash. No fear, no rules, no second chance. Just a one-horse charge and a death-born dance.